Amorim out all the way out. At Grifter, I know you're going to say Amorim is stubborn, but we are past that. This is stupidity. He cares more about his ego and passing blame than he does actually about winning. Wolves, 10-man Everton, Grimsby, this coach and his shit scheme don't work at this level. Look, this is, we got some pretty sharp cats here listening to the podcast. People are saying Amorim out. People are coming at him, but sir, no one's talking about that Liverpool win. It's the off-field antics. It's the stubbornness. It's the gaslighting the fans. It's the warming up in this formation, playing this formation. It's giving it, like, Amorim's the type of guy that he beat Newcastle with the back four, and he was pissed.
He looked pissed.
And how can he do that as a manager?
We broke the match down.
And after the match, he goes back four. You don't have any questions now, like almost throwing it at. He's got to get over this English press thing, and he's got to just focus on winning. And if you're shouting at clouds and things aren't going your way, you got to ask why. Maybe your energy shouldn't be spent at shouting at clouds.
I mean, you want to be stubborn to a degree, but he's obscenely stubborn. Like, Fergie was stubborn in his way, but he was flexible. And this guy is like, I don't know, maybe he's young. He is young. He's a young manager. He's 40 years old. Sometimes wisdom comes with age. He's like our age. And I think he needs to grow up a little bit because it's a little bit like he's naive. He's too proud. I mean, maybe it's that Portuguese pride, but he's bottling it, and he has no reason to. Like, if we did this with a back four and we out XG'd them and they hung on and they were like, their goalie just had a day, people wouldn't feel this way. But we know that positions are there to be grabbed, and we're just like letting it go by for the ego of our manager. This guy, Ruben Amorim.
We have to be better than, at this point in his tenure last season, even if you write that off, like, this team, 6th place is exactly where you would expect us to be, but these types of results and these games in the press, it's just like,
it's wearing the fans down. Like, we're sick of it. Everyone's exhausted. You could tell by the booing, the boo boys, and you could tell by the fan questions. It's like, you tell by the podcast hosts.
By the way, that list I made of like the inversion, it'd be like fans cheering at home games.
Right.
Would you want it, like, not like just booing?
I've seen games where we got clapped off and we lost because they put so much effort in it. Like, they used to like get clapped off losing.
That's
because they would put so much gumption, and they would be like pinning teams back. Remember, we used to pin teams back, wave after wave. I love that feeling. There's nothing that makes me happy.
Pin them back.
Even if we don't win, dude, I love that feeling. Pinning a team back, like back heels, and they're hanging on. And that used to be the greatest thing ever. It didn't always work, but
now we're like getting away with
like four. This guy manager is like yelling at people. It's like, what are we doing? Give me Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, I don't think Ineos I don't think they got the guts. And that's where,
Too clever.
Ineos has made a bunch of big calls in this team. And the 2 big calls, I think they bottled. I think they got the keeping Ten Hag one. That was a big call. Ashworth, another, and then Amorim. Like, Ashworth and Amorim go hand in hand, where Ashworth was like, do not hire this guy because we do not have the roster to play this way.
You're out. Say what I don't want to hear. You're not fired.
Got fired. Barada, Wilcox backed for Amorim. And then now Ineos is sort of backed in a corner where the hard decision is to realize that this isn't the way. If you need Amorim to play a back four, then why'd you hire him? And then they look like idiots. And then Amorim looks like an idiot. And everybody is pointing fingers. And I think ultimately the hard call is to be like, fire him, and then be like, we shouldn't have brought him in. We didn't have the money to give him the players that he needed to play this way. And this was our mistake. He's a great coach.